Se. What the heck is this, dude? Really? What the What is this bullshit?
How are you? Hi.
10-10 at DOC. I'm put you in a cuff, providing you medical attention, stop your bleeding, patching you up, issuing your bandages. I grab you by the arm.
Show me the Kingdom Department.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed to you by the state if available. Understand? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed to you by the state if available. Did you understand it? I'm taking your silence as yes. If you move, you're just gonna lose time. You can't escape, so don't move. I'm gonna search your back for identification. Jennifer, I'm gonna search your backpack for anything illegal. I confiscate the items you have. What's your jumpsuit size? If you're not answering in 3 seconds, I'm gonna give you a medium one. Okay, I grab you by the arm again. I'm gonna leave you now.
No, I don't know him.
You have 5 seconds to remove your mask. If you're not, I'm gonna tear it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last warning, remove the mask. 3, 2. Okay.
By any chance, Frank Columbo?
Oh, fuck? Oh, fuck?
I think this ID is of Frank Columbo.
Frank.
Don't do that, dude. Who are you?
Love you, Frank. Love you, Frank.
Love you too.
Frank, what are you doing here, though?
I put a 1015 in there.
Oh, Frank, really sorry.
It's okay. No worry too.
Do you remember me?
Are you the Cryot?
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, I guess we tried to save you from our situation.
No.
No, okay. Then you need to send again. Oh, Anshka. Sorry. Hey, how you doing?
She's one. هذا لكم الجديد. برو.
What?
I want.
What? Did someone answer the government?
Yeah, 10-2.
Oh, that baby's good for squirrels, birds, deer, mountain lions, and two-footed game.
Hey, Sidhu. it just become a dead city somehow? Hello. Let me see your hands, man. Let me see your hands. Come down. Yeah. What is this shit? Everyone just getting out. Don't have time to go for him. What you doing? What
My
do you...
car. Hello?
Pull over the car. Get out from the vehicle.
Bro, this is not a good place to pull over. I guess we should go ahead.
Yeah, just go there and stop there somewhere safe.
Okay, come ahead.
Shut the engine down. Get out from the vehicle.
Okay. Okay, bro.
Remove your mask.
Can I ask why?
Because I need to see your face.
But why, bro?
Okay. If you want like that,
I mean, bro, my
I'll
bad.
put you in the cuffs.
My car got.
I grab
some
you by
issue,
the
bro.
arm.
It went to the right and we collided, bro.
I'm gonna put you in my car.
Buddy, come on, man. Please, give me this time. My car, bro, brother. My car, bro, please.
So you want the
I'm really
reason?
bad at
Let me
driving.
give you the reason. So you were driving more than 350 kilometers, which is illegal, and you were driving in
Nah,
opposite
bro.
lane. You hit me
No.
while you're speeding. So I was planning to give you a warning and let you go, but let's see who you are first.
Bro, why, bro? You
I
want
already
to take
told
off the
you.
mask, I think that.
Overspeeding and
Bro, I will take
opposite
off the
line.
mask.
So let me take you out from the car. Watch your red and legs. Okay, I'm gonna search your backpack for any identification you have. So your name is Bilu, right? I'm gonna search your
yeah.
Bilu. Okay, so you over carrying. I'm confiscating the illegal items from you. I'm gonna grab you by the arm. So now you have 3 charges in total. You have illegal weapons and ammunition on you, so yeah, it's not gonna be good for you.
Bro, I keep it for what you say, self-defense, bro.
So I'm gonna let your arm go. Don't move. If you try to run away or something like that, you can't escape. You're just gonna waste your time. So Billy, I'm gonna give you 3 seconds. In these 3 seconds, you need to remove this mask, or I'm gonna tear your mask down, and you're gonna lose the mask. Understood?
Okay, bro, okay.
3 seconds started. 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna put you in back in the cuffs. Okay, so what's your body size? Are you wearing small, medium, large? Small, I guess. You're not answering it. So you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed by the state if available. Did you understand it?
Bro, guys, थोड़ा विस्तार में सांगना हूँ.
I guess you're saying yes, so I'm gonna proceed. I will grab you by the arm.
I कितला माना जो रस्ते तो मला टाकलं दे मग फालतू मध्ये.
You can't talk in that language over here.
कावार ने बोल शकत रे म्हणून जास्त सांगणा म्हणतस का तू.
Still, you can't talk in that language here. So,
come on,
I'm
bro.
gonna lose your
It was a
arms.
mistake, bro. Come on, man.
Let me see, how old are you? So you're 2 years old and a part of a family called Assassins, am I right?
I guess so.
So that means yes, okay. So I'm gonna tell you one last time. Maybe you're an old citizen, just a new passport, but just doing my job and I'm gonna inform you. The weapons you carry is illegal. You can carry guns without the ID numbers. If any gun tell you the ID number XXX, that gun is illegal. We can catch you for that, we can stop you for that, we can arrest you for that, we can give you fines for that. And secondly, without a license plate, you cannot drive any vehicle. I'm gonna repeat myself. If your vehicle doesn't have a plate, you can't drive them.
That's a temporary vehicle, bro. If you just...
it doesn't matter. It's your responsibility. You're the driver. Okay? And you can't overspeed more than 180 kilometers on the highways, 120 in city. If you pass that, just listen, you're just wasting your time. If you pass 120 in city and 180 in highways, more than 90 kilometers per hour, that's a felony. So we can arrest you. And lastly, if you're driving on the opposite lane and crushing someone, that's a felony too. So you have 3 charges in total. I'm gonna finish your paperwork quickly.
Brother, at least a call, bro. One call, please. Hey, brother. Can I make a call, please?
Two. Yeah, 2. PC 5.1.4.
Like, come on, man,
Plus.
just one call, please.
$2.17.4. No 3. And in total 40,000. Yeah. $40,000. PC 5.1.4 and 2.17.3.
Please let me just one call, please.
And license revocation driver. Okay, so your paperwork is done. What you want? You want me to call someone?
I want to call someone, just one call.
Put the name on the left eye, let me check.
I mean, it's on my phone.
Put the name on the left eye. Or Vasily, text the name on chat box. I'm put you in a jumpsuit and finishing your arresting procedure. Okay, let me check that guy for a second. Assassins, Central Police. No, not gonna happen. So have a good
Why,
time.
bro? But why, bro?
Because he is working some other work, as I see, and I don't have to access to his phone number without his approval. And you're at 1015, so I cannot share the number with you too. So, deal is done.
Bro,
Have
but
fun in there.
I have the number on my phone, bro.
You don't have a phone now. Oh, you do have a phone right now. Okay, give me a second. You have the phone. Let me see.
It happened.
Okay, lucky day for you. Do we have any units active?
Mister, can I...
Do we have any active units? No.
Hey, proceed, processing.
killing us. Yeah, say, give him something now.
Yeah, here's my ID.
Hello.
Hello. Is there any meeting over here?
Stronger ID, please. Okay.
Can you please show me which room? Hello?
Your pockets.
Yep, I am here. Here is my ID to you.
Do we have the meeting in emails or something?
Hey, please go ahead and join the gov reception. We will drag you. Or you can just join the leaders channel as well.
I don't have the rules, I guess. Can you please take me out?
Hello.
Yeah, sure.
Am I reading the name right, or I'm misreading? Is it Frank Columbo? Frank, can you talk?
Any high commander, do the department error process the 10-15.
Frank Columbo.
I'm going to the capital, okay?
I'm already here, Murder.
It's at DOC, by the way.
At least somebody from FIB is here, that's enough. He can...
Yeah, hello.
Oh, he's not from FIB, is he?
Then
Frank, you
July?
SHP, eh?
Frank?
No, I'm FIB assistant director. How can I help?
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. At least one representative. You can just let him know of the changes then afterwards.
Yeah, of course.
Vincent, can you do it fast? I have to host an event in 15 minutes. Actually.
15 minutes?
Yeah.
Not gonna happen.
It's not gonna be it's not gonna be that fast though. Okay, we get it. Now let's try to get over it quickly. Let's just open. So the documents are in the leaders chat, or leaders of state chat rather. You can open them up all one by one. Just 1 second.
Still doesn't have the perms, I guess.
I can't see them in state employees chat if you're talking about that.
No, the chat of the twice.
We cannot see it.
Voice chat, guys. Voice chat. The voice VR.
Only leaders can.
Can't access it, I think.
Okay, no worries.
Yes, only leaders. So.
You can share screen.
Yeah, I can. Okay. All screen. All right. So that's the revised one. Who's that? All right. When everybody's ready.
Yep.
First, thanks everybody for participating. You or some of you already participated in the last one regarding the labor law. It was already passed. Just took a little bit time due to the Washington delays, so it wasn't passed.
Okay, can you open the doors? I have to go to HQ in IC. I'll stay here. Okay.
Yeah. Can anybody open the doors real quick?
Yeah, I'm in it.
Or after that?
It's open. It's open.
Thanks.
Okay. Alrighty. So let's start up with nope. Yeah, let's start up with the Article 1.3. So that's regarding the employment rights and discrimination. Previous edition, or in the previous lawyer code, it was not lawyer code, in the labor code, it was in Article 4.1.4. So it was far further down in the employment rights. It was a general principle. What changed now is the relocation, just moved up into Chapter 1 due to its urgency. Why did it change? Because it is a basic thing that should be much higher up in the labor code. From a practical standpoint, this won't dramatically change how the organizations operate. However, it does give both employees and courts a much clearer starting point when dealing with employment disputes involving discrimination, in particular, or retaliation. It reinforces that these principles should always be considered before disciplinary or employment decisions are made. So is everyone at the core with the 1.3 moving? The contents didn't really change. It was just the placement. Does everybody agree on that one?
Agree.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's the same thing with the Article 1.4, basically agreement of employment. Previously it was in 2.7. Now it is in 1.4. So anything in Article 1 is basically, or should be the highest possible, or the most important things should be in Article 1. That's what we moved. The legal concept in itself remains largely unchanged, but its position within the legislation now makes more sense. That's basically all. So also 1.4, everyone agrees to that change?
Yeah, agree.
Okay. Then 1.5 is basically involves the contracts of employment. Previously it was in 2.8. Now it is in 1.5. New provisions are Article 156. So we have here, if a state organization does not have a contract of employment approved by the government of San Andreas, then no additional provisions will apply to their employment other than state law, the labor code, and the charter of their state organization. That is newly added. Does anybody have objections to this addition?
No.
Okay. The same is with 1.5.7. If a state organization does not have a contract of employment and a charter approved by the government, San Andreas, no additional provisions will apply to their employment other than state law and the labor code. So it automatically acts as a safe shield forever. You all had these employees that claimed, I didn't sign a charter, I didn't sign a contract, whatever. So then automatically the labor law applies to those people. So you can have a clear understanding on these times whenever there is nothing in place for a short period of time, at the starting of a term, for example. Everybody agrees on that one?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. So 1.6, rules and principles of applications, employment, and hiring in the state organization. 1.7 is new. 1.8, hiring records. 1.9 is also new. The remaining articles in Chapter 1 introduce some of the biggest practical changes in the 4th edition. Unlike the previous amendments, these aren't simply structural improvements. These are entirely new and significantly expanded provisions that establish clearer rules for recruitment, employment, administration, and organizational governance. These articles deserve a closer look, as it will likely have a greater day-to-day impact on state organizations. So whenever we want to have a look at 161, for example, a citizen can apply for a job at a state organization. An employer at a private organization may set their own standards for applications, recruitment, and employment. The private organization or company, so long as these standards and requirements are lawful and valid under this labor code. under section 1, under section A, private organization is not of your regard in any way, shape, or form. We have nobody present at the moment from a private organization. As far as I know, we do not. And we just go ahead. So 1.7, rules and principles of applications, employment, and hiring of state organizations. What we changed here was a citizen can apply for a job as a state organization and apply held through an official application form. So what you guys do on the emails, basically, on a state organization email or through scheduled and publicly announced walk-in interviews. Other than state employer, only the specific authorized staff of a state organization according to the charter or of their state organization are permitted to conduct an interview. So what this counters is the problem that we had in certain organizations, or in basically all organizations, that the leaders have to do everything on their own, right? So you have to do the interviews, you have to do the hiring. Unless it is written specifically in the charter, nobody can help you with anything. So that basically undermines what the wizards told us to do. It's just nothing out of the ordinary. Any questions regarding that, or can we move on?
No, it's okay.
Vincent, as you told in 1.7, okay? And it is written that if 1.7.2, if a citizen apply for a position other than a trainee, they must have valid proof. When it will be counted as a valid proof of past experience.
Genau. Huh? Yeah. Yeah, they should. I mean, they should already, right? Otherwise, what's the?
They have, what proof they should show? Or they are
past experience proof is whenever you have the pictures here, for example, what everybody uses basically. So whenever you have this,
it is same for everyone. Like if you check that, there is no specific name of any person that this image belong to this person only. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Used or used by anyone. So how will you be identify that person have that type of a knowledge? Like, you know that ranks are given like this only, okay? If suppose if suppose he comes in LSPD from FIB,
yeah,
I was a student director or something else, and if he does not have that type of experience, he does not know what is IC law, how to handle IC situations, how to handle court trial or anything. So how will you provide him that rank?
No, that's where the interview comes in. I mean that entire section does not equate an interview process. Whenever you feel like the interview process and you feel like, I mean, there's a lot of people that get ranks that never did the job, right? They just have the rank because it looks good. So just evaluate the interview process and make the interview questions accordingly. So make it specifically for certain ranks, not just what is FearRP and what is this and that. You know what I mean? Make it more specific, then you can answer.
Like I disagree with this that with the must have a valid past of experience of any employment. Like they will get. It could be like if one government should have that type of log in which they should submit everything and they will get to know. But like this, okay, we will see afterwards what happens to that.
Do you have any suggestions other than the M muscle basically, in terms of proof?
Yeah, I have suggestions that like in a state org there should be a channel. Okay, if someone gets hired, I think the employee of every org should access that, and they can know about that. They will post that this person was hired on this rank. Okay, after the interview, and after that, if someone else get hired on the another rank, not on that rank, on the another rank, like without the interview or something, just by biasness. So there should be a question from the DOL department that why he has been hired, how he has been hired, is that person have that type of knowledge, yes or no? Understand what I'm trying to tell? Like, there should be a specific channel.
I also agree with the suggestion. I think so. Yeah.
There should be a specific.
So you guys, in every state organization that channel, or only in the government?
In a government.
Only in the government. Because I also know that from the role request section of the every org email, anyone can get the proofs of the MN. You agree with this? Okay.
No, I think it's a good idea.
Yeah. Anyone can copy the screenshot or download anyone's screenshot from the role request.
Yeah, that's the point.
Like
Or
they can also get the leader's screenshot if they found someone like many of the friends send their screenshot by the DM, so they can find the leader's screenshot also.
yeah.
I think there should be a channel in a government.
Guys, I
in which-
have to host an event now, so meet you later. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds good.
And then also like part of a DOL members in every org, a role of that person. Like it will be good for that can have a role in every org of the hiring logs, which could be better. Like I think which could be better for every one. Like if there's a DOL inspection, or they can see that this person is hired legally or illegally, they can ask the question. It's a DOL that minister of the DOL that how got the hired. Like in F5 he's at suppose at 28, suppose at 20, okay, and in LSPD he's got the 28 directly after 2 or 3 days. So DOL have the right to ask that question, that how that person got like in 2 days only the 8 rank up in the another organization. Has he given the interview, or he's capable for that rank? Like there should be a channel, if I suggest.
That sounds...
just similar to the state blacklist. Here should be the channel.
Yep. Similar to the state blacklist. I'm
Similar
right.
to-
You are correct.
That sounds good. Yeah. I mean, you can just forward it, right? But I mean, we shouldn't include all normal ranks. Nobody cares what a patrol officer does or whatnot. But whenever it's high command hirings, I think we should forward it to this channel. And yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Does everybody agree?
Yes, we agree. I agree. From EMS, we agree.
I also agree. From
Yeah,
EMS.
we all
From the agreed.
That sounds good.
What about
Yep.
From NG?
From the section. What?
Come again?
NG, do you agree?
Yeah, I also agree. Yeah,
Perfect.
Mr. Vincent, I was saying, can you please drag Mickey from the reception?
Oh.
Mikey Jarex, yeah, is there. Is like him from SHP, yeah. There should be a, like you could suggest higher ups via Washington's that like if they like this idea, yes or no. After that it will be implemented. Yeah.
No, that sounds like a good idea actually. Yeah. I mean, it has nothing to do with the higher. I mean, yes, in terms of valid proof of past experience, that would be the perfect solution. Definitely, yeah. Yeah, I agree, 100%. Alrighty then. There's basically nothing changed. And let's go to 1.8 is completely new. Previous edition, there was no statutory requirement for hiring records, basically. Documentation requirements varied between organizations. So there was always, in FIB, was a different hiring records than in LSPD and whatever. So what we did in 1.8 in the new article is we changed it to mandatory hiring record requirements, so that everybody has the same rules to follow, so that everybody knows what the hell everybody was talking about. So we standardized recruitment documentation, created a new clear record for hiring decisions. So if we want to go through that, 1.8.1, the government has a right to information concerning a state employee hiring record, qualifications and/or training on the state organization's email. The following senior state officials shall have the access to the hiring records of all state organizations at all times in order to ensure that employment on behalf of the state is conducted to the expected standards required by state law and the charter of the state organization. Which makes sense because the state, I mean, everybody is a state organization. We as the government should have the oversight, or at least we don't need to ask every time to come and, I mean, it creates always problems when the government comes to your doorstep and says, can I check the hiring records? If we just can see it from the day one or from the beginning, nobody has to ask and make these weird ass comments. And, that I think it's just, if we have access, then nobody gets treated badly. Since the government also has a little bit of a record from too heated or power hungry, I want to say, sometimes in the past terms. So we want to avoid any conflict, and I think that would be the best solution for that. Does everybody agree on that, or any objections?
Yes, it would be a best solution.
Okay. So the Department of Justice and all other law enforcement organizations, FIB, SHP, and LSPD, have a right to information concerning a state employee hiring records and may order the hiring log of an employee to be submitted to the detaining and or arresting officer when it is reasonable or necessary for further criminal investigation. This provision shall not apply to a citizen with full legal immunity, first person, and the party requesting the information must comply with the legal requirements to obtain an order of investigation before any hiring log may be requested. So, what this basically says is that the first person are still fully supported in the legal immunity code. Does not have to, the hiring logs of a first person does not have to be revealed unless there is an order of investigation currently in motion. So it's basically what it says. Let's go to, in 1.9 is also no changes apart from governors delegates. If you guys want to, let's just what changed. So what we changed in 1.9 basically is just that we established legal recognition for governors delegates, so SEJs and ministers and yada yada. We clarified the authority, what they have. We defined appointment frameworks and removed uncertainty regarding delegated powers. So basically the final amendment within the Charter 1 is basically 1.9. This article formally recognizes the role of governors, delegates, and appointees. These positions have existed in practice for quite some time, but until now they weren't clearly reflected within the labor code. Rather than relying on custom or administrative practices, the 4th edition, so the revised one, is provides a clear legal basis for these appointments on the stuff. It doesn't really concern any of the other state organizations. It is just that we clarified what they do and what they stand for, basically, that they are delegated from the government. So is everybody understanding of the 1.9 section, or is there any questions regarding that?
Yeah, right. The only some points are added in that.
Okay.
Agent legal defense of the
Mm-hmm.
Can you please open the door?
Come again?
Please open the doors for the unidentified.
Then 1.10.2 sorry 1.10.3 says vicarious liabilities will not apply against the leader to any extent. Like if suppose a leader hire any authorized staff, and if they do any illegal activity or any offenses committed by them, it will not liable to the leader, I think. Am I right?
Yeah, exactly. That is exactly what it says. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we had a lot of issues where we as the DOJ, for example, we had to deal with a lot of stuff that anybody tries. There's always people that try to get the leader for something, right? I mean, there's in the gov mails, there's in the city, there's always people that try to get the leader for anything they can because they feel powerful when they remove a leader or give him a warning or whatever punishment in the city there may be. So we just strengthened the position of the leaders and that they are not liable for every goddamn thing that their employers do, basically. Yeah. I mean, you should accept that, definitely. Okay. A little bit further. I think that's better then.
I agree with 1.10 totally.
Definitely. Everybody should. Alright. Everybody
I read
ready
one
to
law
move
in
on?
that was written that if some person